Hey everyone, welcome back to the DRX Automobi channel. Today we've got something special lined up for all the car enthusiasts out there.
This is a flashback. Sure, you're looking at an electric car with a 250-mile range and quick charging in under 30 minutes. However, there is something delightfully old school about it. Volkswagen introduced the popular e-Golf nearly a decade ago. The recipe was straightforward: take one of the most enjoyable slices of regular vehicle in the business, remove the engine, gearbox, and gasoline tank, and replace them with a battery, motor, and a charging port. Like all the simplest recipes, the end result was delightfully tasty. Sure, the e-Golf had half the range we've come to expect from a mainstream EV, and charging was slow. But the peak of WWE had nothing on the battle to get the keys each night at the Top Gear office, as we all yearned for a commute that would soothe our senses and ease our conscience in one fell sweep. But this is a Peugeot. You're correct. But it feels like a distant relative to the e-Golf. Almost every popular EV launched since the VW has been larger, heavier, and more dramatic. Almost every day, a new automobile, typically from a new car manufacturer, is unveiled with a massive battery to power 1,000 brake horsepower engines and a huge 0 to 62 miles per hour pace. It'll usually be an SUV, and there's a good possibility it'll have ludicrous doors or a screen so big that TV license guys come sniffing about. The Peugeot e-308 is clearly neither of these things. It's a normal hatchback with its ICE powertrain removed and replaced with an electric motor. It's a significant improvement over the Golf, as you'd expect, but its purpose remains essentially the same: to be the EV for folks who are unsure about purchasing one. There's no leap of faith required here, other than potentially accepting a lease agreement for a car with an RRP starting at £40,000. However, if you have a company car plan and need something for family life, you will laugh. Large sums of money. What does it buy? The stock 308 is more stylish than ever, and it's a fantastic place to start. In place of a tiny, turbocharged engine, there is 51 kilowatt-hours of usable battery and a 154 brake horsepower motor, which powers the front axle for 0 to 62 miles per hour in 9.8 seconds and a top speed of 106 miles per hour, while the official range is 236 to 267 miles. It's rather slow in compared to rivals, which is strange because a few years ago, if you said 40,000-pound Peugeot hatchback, you would have imagined a seriously tricked-out hot hatch whose damping was greased by Ari Vatanen's tears, not a car capable of hitting 60 in double figures. Especially given that EVs are now nearly notorious for their breakneck speed. But, and this is completely between us, it's so good to be in something so casual. A return to the cushy days of affluent, almost insouciant French automobiles, even if Peugeot is attempting to distinguish itself from the rest of the huge Stellantis group by offering something at least slightly more sporty. The issue with the e-308 is that very few buyers will purchase a car that is slow. And for a few grand less, the Chinese will sell you the MG4X Power, which has 429 brake horsepower, a 0 to 62 miles per hour pace of 3.8 seconds, and a range of 239 miles. That's before we tell you that the basic MG4 is more fun and costs 2/3 less than the e-308. Crikey! What do you think about this car? Or is this your dream car right now? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to DRX Automobi. Just check this video, hopefully it will be useful and I hope you can buy your dream car right now.